this was one of my first blog posts, so bear with me. Social media has its pros and cons, but one thing it's certain to do is bring together people who would possibly never cross paths. When I created TRANSMUSEPANET, it was just a place for me to ramble. Many friends suggested I create a Facebook and Google Plus page to share my musings. I created the page just to share my post. Immediately I felt, as Kabbalah would refer to as bread of shame, meaning what I was doing was just feeding my ego and not giving back in return by simply sharing only my posts and thoughts. I quickly decided to use it to share various types of information that would be of concern to our community. Being from South Carolina with my only claim to fame being a couple of lines in 2 indie films, and a decade as a gender illusionist showgirl, I felt the most likes I'd get would be a couple of dozen from close friends and family. The opposite happened. No family has shown support, or the few who called me friend even stopped to read. Yet, what has happened is a whole new world of friends, many whom I have and hope to meet someday. As of the first week of August 2013, when this was originally written, while I spent time in my local community supporting Pride Week, TRANSMUSEPANET Facebook page crossed the 1,000 like mark. Today, in 2017, with the edited version of my somewhat improved writing, that page now has over 25,000 friends of Lyle, you are our 1,000th like on our Facebook page. Thank you. You'll be the first, and not the last, in a series of interviews focusing on trans people from around the world on the TMP. How has your life changed recently due to transitioning? Lyle, thank you for letting me be a part of this project. I hope you can interview many interesting people from around the world and share their experiences with all of your readers, and I feel honored to be the first one. My name is Lyle, and I'm a 19-year-old student from Munich, which is in the beautiful south of Germany. I am about 9 months on testosterone now, and I'm having my top surgery soon. So my life has changed a lot, and it's still changing. I was that depressed and shy teenager, which had no friends and spent all of his time in front of a computer screen. Today, I consider myself an outgoing person who get along with almost everyone. I have many great friends who accept and love me for who I am, and that feels great. Transitioning has helped and is still helping me to find and express myself. It took me a lot of time to have the courage to go on this long journey. My mother was very accepting when it came to my transition, but I took her to an expert who told her how the hormones would help me out, and that this kind of treatment would make perfect sense for me. The way she didn't have to worry that I was making any wrong decisions. My mother's support was, and still is, very important for me. Since I live with her and don't have a father, it took her a while to get used to all the changes that I was going through, and now she is totally cool about it. I was very scared of coming out to my dad, but I decided to do so as soon as I started hormones because he would notice anyway. To my surprise, his reaction was super cool, and I was also very happy about that. Today I'm about 9 months on testosterone, and I feel great. I haven't had any surgeries yet, but the hormones are doing their job great, and I already like myself a lot more than I ever did. I am having top surgery by the end of August, and I just can't wait to be one more step closer to my true self. What would you describe the acceptance and visibility of transgender people in Munich, Germany? Lyle, that's a good question. Transgender people in Germany have gained more and more visibility through the media that suddenly discovered us. It's not that much of a good thing though, since many of the TV shows present trans people in a freak show kind of way and exploit them. Instead of educating the audiences, I saw a show a few weeks ago which had people take guesses at cis and trans people. They got points if they guessed the gender correctly. Terrible. But there are also good shows, articles that help to educate, and a very famous trans man named Bailey and Bushbaum Kubed, who has written books, visits schools, and has many appearances on TV. I would say that the acceptance here differs from place to place. I haven't dealt with any discrimination myself, only with people who showed interest in my transition